Hello guys, my name is Prince and this is Math Center. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos. Post your comments and questions on my social media handles and I'll respond to it. We are on the topic change of subject. In the previous video, we learned how to change the subject of equations that involve fractions. In this video, we are going to take another example on changing the subject of equations that involve fractions. So let's look at our question for this video. We have make d the subject in s over t is equal to v plus d over 2. Find d when x is equal to 10, t is equal to 2, and v is equal to 5. So the question for this video is s divided by t is equal to v plus d divided by 2. We said in the previous video that when the expression contains fractions, the first thing you need to do is to identify the fractions. Here, the fractions are s divided by t and v plus d divided by 2. Then after you've identified the fractions, you find their denominators. The denominators are t and 2. So the two denominators in this equation are t and 2. The next step is to find the LCM of the denominators. So find the LCM of t and 2. Now because the LCM, the denominators, one of the denominators is a variable, in this case t. Because one of the denominators is a variable, the LCM is the product of the denominators. Now this is what I mean. Because one of the denominators is t, which is a variable, you have to multiply the two denominators and use it as the LCM. So here the LCM we are going to use is 2 times t, which will give us 2t. So whenever you have one of the denominators being a variable, multiply the denominators and use it as the LCM. Okay, so here the LCM we are going to use is 2t. So you find the LCM, which is 2t. The next point is to identify the terms in the equation. Here, what is on the left hand side here is one term. What is on the right hand side here is one term. Because everything here is together, there is no addition or subtraction. Everything here is also together. There is no addition or subtraction separating one term from the other. So we have one term here and another term here. And we've also found our LCM to be 2t. What do? You multiply each term by the LCM. So that is exactly what you are going to do. You are going to multiply each term by the LCM. So you multiply what is on the left hand side by the LCM, which is 2t. You multiply what is on the right hand side by the LCM, which is 2t. So when we do that, we can see that t will cancel t. Here 2 will cancel 2. So we are going to have 2 times x, which will give us 2x. Then because this 2 is gone, here will be divided by 1. We know that v plus d divided by 1 is the same as v plus d. So we have t times v plus d. Because v plus d is a binomial, we are going to put that in a bracket. So we put v plus d in a bracket. So after the cancellation, we are going to have 2x is equal to t into bracket v plus d. Then you move on. We open the brackets. Just as we did when we were solving linear equations, you do the same thing here. So you open the bracket. 2x is equal to t times v, which will give us tv, plus t times d, which will give us td. Okay, the question said we should make d the subject. So you make sure that the terms containing d are on one side of the equation. The terms containing d are on one side of the equation. In this equation, there is only one term containing d, which is td. So make sure that td is on one side, then all the other terms are also on the other side. So in doing that, I will send tv over to this side. So you have 2x minus tv is equal to td. So we have td, which is the term containing d on one side of the equation. What do? We divide through by the term attached to d. The term attached to d is t, or the variable attached to d is t. So you divide the left hand side by t, you divide the right hand side by t. And when we do that, we are going to have, when we do that, you are going to see that this t will cancel this t. So d is going to give us 2x minus tv over t. So you've been able to make d the subject of the equation. D is equal to 2x minus tv divided by t. The question said that we should find the value of d when s is equal to 10, t is equal to 2, and v is equal to 5. So we are going to substitute these new values into our new formula. So wherever we see s, we replace it with 10. Wherever we see t, we replace it with 2. And wherever we see v, we replace it with 5. Now when we do that, we are going to get 2 times 10 minus 2 times 5 divided by 2. When you do this computation on your calculator, you will find out that d is equal to 5. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this link with others. In the next video, we are going to take another example on changing the subject of equations that involve fractions. Bye-bye.